The information that comes from these robots blows my mind. A few years past 50 now, and it just, for the youngsters, they pick it up quite quickly. So it's important we can train them on all these new technologies. I'm Philip Steans, I'm the farm and estate manager. So I look after the farm, which is around about 1,100 acres, and I look after the grounds as well around the campus. We have 3 other campuses, Trowbridge, Salisbury and Chippenham, and we have to look after the grounds there as well. This is land-based at Lackham. I've been here 32 years and seen lots of changes over that period of time. Wiltshire College and University Centre, we're not actually a university as such, so we don't do an awful lot of research. What we do are sort of projects, if you like. So they do all the silage campaigns, the maize silage, the grass silage, manure spreading, slurry spreading, cultivations, all that sort of stuff. They also get involved with all the livestock projects to do. They do routines and that sort of thing on the farm. We offer a wide variety of courses from level 1 right up to level 3 in agriculture and agricultural engineering. We also offer apprenticeships. So there's a wide variety of courses on the farm. They get involved hands-on from day one. So a classroom like this, they'll come in to do a bit of theory and then go out on the farm and do a bit of farm work. So we're in the cubicle shed with the 2 robots at the moment. So there's 95 cows in here. They get complete access to the silage 24/7. They get free access to the robots 24/7. We're averaging about 3 visits a day, and they're averaging about 38 kilos at the moment on about 150 days. The routine is that the students will come at 6:30 in the morning, come into the robots. I'll feed the feed. The cows all tend to get up for the fresh feed, so the students will clean the beds off and rebed them up, and then the herdsman will go upstairs into the computer room and check all the cows off the system. But this system is all about management and not about hands-on really. We're just about to invest in an AD plant as part of our sort of progression. So we had the robotic unit. We're investing in an AD plant. We're hoping to invest in a new cow yard to change from loose housing to cubicles. That'll reduce our inputs quite considerably. We're about 1,100 tonnes of carbon production a year on this estate, and that's half of what the whole college produces. So as a farm and a business, we need to reduce that. We've also got about 1,000 sheep. They spend a lot of time with the sheep, and they do a month lambing in March and see the whole process through, right from tupping now, right the way through to finishing really. We've also got pedigree Limousin cows. We've got pedigree beef shorthorn cows, and they see the process right the way from calving, right the way to finish. The interesting thing from a consumer point of view is a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. I think the public perception of agriculture is often portrayed poorly. Jeremy Clarkson's another one who has challenging situations and has highlighted farming in a big way, and I think this is another campaign which will highlight the farming sort of range in a better light.
So I'm Rhys Grew. I'm not from a farming background at all. My mum's a nurse, my dad works in the fire service. During COVID, I was scrolling through colleges and what to do, and I saw agriculture and thought, that sounds like a good option, and I quite enjoyed it. And I did a bit of work for different farms around me, and then I came here and I did my level 3 agriculture for the first year, and then I saw this apprenticeship open up that I'm on currently, and I've been working here for the last year, doing the apprenticeship alongside on a Wednesday. Yeah, I've worked on a couple of different farms. I do a couple of different bits for a couple of different people around me. I've always wanted to work outside. I've never wanted to be inside. I've done everything that I can picture on the farm. So I've done working with the sheep, lambing, gathering sheep. I've learned a routine in the parlour, and I'm trusted to milk on my own on Mondays. And I do that quite frequently, where I'm pushing the cows in for the robots and making sure the cleanliness of the beds. I've been taught a lot of the machinery side of things as well. So doing different bits with the machines and doing different, working on different implements. Wow, you can't live without it. You need it 3 times a day. You have your breakfast, you have your lunch, you have your dinner, and that comes from farms, and people are always farming, and it doesn't really stop. We specifically here make milk for your chocolate and milk for your teas and your coffees, and it is the most important thing that we've got, and it's the oldest kind of industry that we've got.
Get a little bit of experience first. You need a bit of passion, a bit of enthusiasm, and that's it, I would say, in terms of getting started. But also go and speak to as many farmers as possible to get a sort of broad range of feel of agriculture. Do as much wide variety within agriculture as you can. Don't focus on one thing, and try and get a broad aspect. As you get older, you'll realise what you want to do. When I was at college, I used to hate sheep, and 3 years after leaving college, I've worked with sheep ever since.